Hey Virgos, it's Star with Eyes of the Stars Tarot. Thanks so much for joining me. So we're going to do, I'm changing the format a little bit. I'm not going to do the Oracle cards in the beginning, so we're just going to jump into the Celtic Cross for you guys for the month. And I'm using a new deck. It's called the Everyday Enchantment Tarot. It is a little big and bulky, so just bear with me. Okay, so let's just jump in here. And this is for Virgos. Did I say Leo before? I'm sorry if I did. I'm not sure. Okay. So your overall energy for the month is the Queen of Cups reverse. A little bit emotional. So something may be going on here with you guys. Let's see. Oh, okay, so we have the Eight of Swords. Huh. So you're feeling a bit overwhelmed. Thoughts racing, just a lot of stress. Okay, what's crossing you is the Three of Swords. So yes, stress, heartbreak, betrayal. The reason is the King of Coins, King of Pentacles. So a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or this is just your energy. Interesting. Maybe somebody not living up to your expectations. Okay, Five of Swords here in the past. So some mind games, some quarreling. Someone who's very harsh. Okay, we have what's crowning you is Judgment reverse. The near future, we have the Ten of Pentacles reverse. How you see yourself is the Nine of Wands. How your partner or others see you is the Three of Cups reverse. Hopes or fears is the Tower reverse. And your overall outcome is the Chariot reverse. Okay, so something is definitely happening here within your relationship. There may be a breakup, I have to say. So let's just get that out there. It's not necessarily a breakup, but for some of you it will be. But I kind of get the sense that if it is, it's not going to come as a surprise. It's like something that you already know. Now, I do want to say for some of you, when I said that somebody wasn't living up to your expectations, I mean that in the sense that you have an expectation for somebody to dedicate themselves to you, to show you commitment, to show you that they're all in, you know, money-wise, you know, financially, emotionally, spiritually, they're just all in. With regards to dedication to you and to the relationship. And I feel like that's where the problems are happening here, because there's something that they're just not living up to. They're making you feel upset somehow, maybe betrayed. So let's just take a look and see what all this is. Okay, so the Eight of Swords. We have the Five of Swords reverse. Okay, so it's related to what happened here in the past, some sort of argument or fight that was had. Oh, okay, so it may have caused a breakup or an ending to something here. Okay, we have the Judgment again coming up in the reverse, just as it is here. So you may have felt like your partner's being too harsh, is what I'm getting. Like people are just judging you so harshly for something that it's making you feel brokenhearted. You're feeling like people just don't understand you, specifically your partner. They just don't understand you. You may be going through some major changes within yourself, or needing a major change. For some of you, you could be thinking about breaking up with someone, but you just haven't been able to make that decision to finally just walk away from this negative situation. And this is all you can think about. You can't stop thinking about it because they did break your heart. There's heartbreak here, so let's see what this is about. Three of Swords. We have the Ace of Swords. You may have found the truth about something, and that was very heartbreaking. We have the Four of Cups reverse. Whoa. The High Priestess reverse. So yeah, you found out some sort of secret. It could have been a third-party situation, I have to say, okay, with this Lover's card coming out here. So there could have been a choice between two people. Kind of feeling like somebody... It's possible for some of you that your partner had another person, another suitor or something, but they may have cut it off with them. But you found out regardless. So now you're left with a decision of, you know, should I stay or should I go? For others of you, it's just that you're seeing things about your partner that you just don't like. Or you're finding out the truth about something. It doesn't have to be a third party, but it's leading to a decision. You having to make a very, very difficult decision whether or not you want to stay in this relationship. So for some of you, it could be a third party. For others of you, not. Okay. And the King of Pentacles here does kind of tie in. So for those of you who you would know by now. If it's the third party situation, you know that's already happened, okay? I'm feeling like there was already arguments about that. So that's why it's like they didn't live up to your expectation, because you were expecting them to be faithful and to take this relationship seriously. Okay, let's see. King of Pentacles. The Seven of Swords reverse, yeah. The Six of Pentacles reverse. The Emperor reverse. Some of you could be dealing with an Aries. For others of you, it's like your expectation was, like I said, a very stable, happy household, a happy, stable relationship, monogamous relationship. But what you got was deceit and somebody who's giving their attention to other people or just not giving you enough attention. But I do feel like there is an element here of somebody who was deceitful. This could have been, like I said, an Aries. But if it's not an Aries, I feel like this is just the energy of feeling completely out of control. It's like this is not the life that you had envisioned for yourself. And you feel like you're powerless. Because you can't control other people's behavior. You can only control how you react to them or your own behavior. So that would make sense. Okay, let's see what this Five of Swords is about here. This argument. Conflict here. Okay, yeah, conflict. The Temperance reverse with the Wheel of Fortune reverse. So there was a major shift here in your relationship in the past. And it wasn't for the positive. Like some kind of change or something caused arguments between the two of you. For some of you, it could have been related with a move of sorts. Maybe somebody wanted to move and somebody didn't. Or you just fell into like a negative phase in your relationship. Okay, we have the King of Cups, so Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and the Six of Swords. So I do feel like in the past there has been a lot of conflict between the two of you that has gone on for, I want to say like months or year, or like a year or something like that. Like it's been like a negative cycle, like I said. But I do feel like there's someone who wants to, or who expressed to you that they wanted to continue to work on it. They wanted to make things better. Okay, with this King of Cups here and the Seven of Swords, it's like, yes, I know things are not going well, but I feel like we can do it. We can pull out of this. And maybe you guys weren't even seeing eye to eye with that. It's like, I almost feel like one person was ready to throw in the towel and the other one was insisting, no, 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 let's try to keep making this work. Okay, we have the Judgment card clarified by the Ten of Swords. So yeah, you haven't made a decision whether or not you want to put an end to this relationship. It hasn't been working out. You feel betrayed. You feel heartbroken. And you want justice. You want balance back into your life. Okay. And like I said, justice is also about making a big decision. Because you're not happy, you have the Ten of Cups here in the reverse. So yeah, you're not happy, you feel betrayed, and so you're stuck here making a decision, a major decision about this, the fate of this relationship. And in the near future, we have the Ten of Pentacles reversed. So for some of you, especially those of you who maybe this is like a long-term commitment or a marriage, you might be deciding to just leave it. King of Pentacles, so that is you. I feel like you guys are going to really take a good look at the situation and decide, you know, what's best for you at this point. And it may not be staying in this relationship. We have the Magician reverse. Again, I'm getting Aries. So for some of you, an Aries is significance. And we have the Five of Cups reverse. I'm kind of feeling, so for some of you, this person, your partner might be sneaky. That just might be their way. You know, maybe they don't like, maybe they like to keep secrets. For some of you, there is a third party. Whatever the case is, I feel like now here in the near future, you're going to be making decisions to see where you can get the stability that you're looking for, because that seems to be your end goal. It's what you don't compromise on. So I feel like you are coming to the decision here that maybe you just have to, yeah, you have these Two of Cups here because, okay, so in the upright, the Five of Cups, there's actually in this deck, there's only one cup that's spilt over. Usually it's three and there's two upright. So it's interesting because here you do have the Four of Cups. Okay, so fours are all about stability. So there is the option here to continue on in this relationship. You don't have to leave it. This would be your choice. But I feel like you're making the decision here to just end it all. Because this person is just they have a hard time being honest with you, and it's like a deal breaker for you. You can't deal with that. Okay, you feel right now, this is how you see yourself, as the Nine of Wands. So if you see this guy's been beat up, people are actually laughing at him instead of helping him. They're like pointing at him, laughing at him. You feel like you're being mocked, like you're not being taken seriously, and nobody cares about you, or your partner doesn't, because of their behavior. Okay, so we have the Knight of Wands, the Three of Cups reversed, and the Queen of Wands. Okay, again, we have a fire energy here, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But I feel like this is a person who is very much a player. Okay, they like to get attention. They feel, you know, very sexy. And they do get a lot of attention. And I feel like they do flirt around, at the very least, they're big flirts. But I do feel like in a lot of the cases here, there is a third party situation. And you feel like you're just tired of it. You can't deal with that kind of dynamic anymore. So how your partner sees you is the Three of Cups reversed. They see that you're not happy anymore. You're not laughing the way you used to. You're the Empress reversed, not nurturing the way you used to be. You're not giving them attention, and they're just not having a good time with you. Which is really kind of pissing me off, because it's like, really, you behave this way and you have third parties, but then you still want the loving at home. It's like, get the hell out of here. Sorry guys, sometimes I feel the energy so much that it actually aggravates me. So that's how they're seeing you. It's like you're not giving them the loving at home. Maybe you're not being intimate with them. Like I said, they're just not having a good time with you. So now it's like inconvenient for them. But seriously, if this is the case, just go, guys. I hate to say that, but I feel like you're going to make that decision anyway, and really you need to look out for yourself here, because I'm not getting the sense that the partner is really looking out for you. They're kind of just, I really feel like they're thoughtless. They just kind of, you know, do whatever it is that they're feeling at the moment, and it's just a very immature way to approach life. Maybe you're dealing with somebody who's immature, but I just feel like they're kind of sneaky. Okay, so hopes or fears is the Tower reverse. We have the Three of Swords reverse and the Hermit. almost feel like you just have this innate knowing that if you don't let this relationship end, you're just not going to heal from it. You're not going to learn. You're not going to progress. You're just going to stay stuck in this chaotic situation where you're like losing sleep every night and wondering where this person is and what they're lying about now. And I feel like you are kind of preparing yourself for the tower to come down and for you to have some alone time to heal from this. So the Chariot reverse is your overall outcome. Okay, we have the King of Swords reverse, clarifying that, and the Fool. So yeah, I feel like, this Chariot is just, okay, look at this kid. I cannot stand this because I have a teenager son, okay? And looking at him, I can see him falling on his ass and scraping every area of his body. I see like exposed bones happening. Terrible. That's what's happening here. Like things are falling apart. That is what the Chariot reverse is. That's that kind of energy. Like you thought things were under control and they're just going to fall apart. But it's for the best. Okay, this tower, just let that shit come down. Let it burn. All right, we have the King of Swords reversed. This is you just cutting somebody out. Like, that's enough. Enough with the shit. I'm ready for a new beginning. I want to be free. That's what I'm getting. I want to be free. All right, Virgos? You'll know if that resonated with you. If it's for you, it's for you. If it's not, then maybe next time. All right, so I'm going to pick an oracle card for you guys to see what messages we have from the Angel Inspiration deck. And then we'll move on to your finance and career reading. Alrighty, that was a heavy one. Alright, so what messages do we have for Virgos for the month of February 2019? What is the message for Virgos? What do they need to know? Okay, we have Archangel Raguel. I don't know how do you pronounce that. Okay, so the message is Raguel has dominion over the other angels and archangels, maintaining harmony in the angelic realm. On earth, he helps maintain harmony and fairness in all things. He can be called upon to resolve disputes, ensuring justice for all concerned. If you feel you have been unfairly treated, Raguel can assist you in finding a means to remedy the situation, bringing understanding to all parties involved. Call upon Archangel Raguel for assistance in all legal matters too. Raguel can give you the clarity of thought and settle your emotions, enabling you to take the right course of action in any situation. So I really think that this is very relevant for those of you going through that situation, especially if you're going to be facing a divorce or, some sort of major separation from someone, especially if it involves legal matters. Archangel Raguel can also help you with making those really tough life decisions to make sure that it's fair, like the message said, that it's fair for everyone, because I do feel like that's very much at the forefront for you, is that you want to be fair. You don't want to be stomped on, and you don't want to stomp on anybody else. So call upon him, and he will be there to help you. All right, let's move on to your finance reading. Okay, bottom of the deck, Two of Swords. Some sort of decision or choice. Three of Swords, Judgment. Four of Swords reverse. Page of Pentacles reverse. And the Knight of Swords. Sorry, let me get a drink of water. Okay. So finance-wise, I feel there may be some difficulty or some bad news coming to you in the beginning of the month of February. Maybe some disappointment, some missed opportunities, but this is really an opportunity for you to get moving and act upon those plans that you have been making, or whatever it is. Like, you've been giving something a lot of thought to make a certain decision. There's a certain important decision that is coming up here very prominently, with the Judgment card and the Two of Swords being in your overall energy. But now it's time to take action. I feel like you're just putting a little bit too much into it, because you're really trying to avoid any disappointment. And you know, there's going to be ups and downs and everything, but I feel like it's getting time to where you're going to have to take some action. Okay, so let's see. Three of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, Five of Cups reverse, and the Three of Wands reverse. So what I feel here is that you really need to work on just letting, you know, past defeats, or just things that didn't work out, past disappointments, whatever the case is. Like, you need to just stop focusing on that. Okay, stop going through the motions of like, what did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? Or what happened here? What if this would have gone this way? Like, it's over. Just let it go, because I feel like you're not seeing the forest from the trees. You're focusing so much on the past that, you know, the future is kind of obscured, because you're putting all your energy toward what has already happened. Okay, let's see what this big decision is about. The Judgment card. We have the World. So this is like, you got to make a big decision about what the next step in your life is going to be. What is next, basically. The next chapter in your life, your next career, your next job. Maybe you just have to let go of wherever it is that you've been, that you have no future. You know you have no future. You're putting a lot of energy into it, blood, sweat, and tears, but you're not seeing the results of it. So maybe now it's time to make the call and say, okay, time for me to move on. And yeah, people are not going to like it, but are you willing to just pass up opportunities just to keep somebody else happy, and these people don't really show you much appreciation? I don't know. Okay, we have the Three of Pentacles reverse. I feel like there's something going to be offered to you, either at like your current job or just in general. There's going to be some sort of offer or some sort of opportunity to where you're going to have to make a call, because it's like, it has the potential to change your life, but you may need to cut ties somewhere. It's going to cause some sort of rift. Oh, this is the Six of Swords. Six of Swords reverse. Okay. Oh. Okay. Well, at first I had thought that this was the Four of Swords in the reverse, but it's actually the Six, and it's clarified by the Four of Swords. So that's interesting. Let me get a couple more. The Queen of Wands reverse. And the Empress reverse. I feel like the advice here is that you guys have to take some time to think about what is holding you back. Like, you are really holding yourselves back. That's what I'm feeling. Because you're not confident, that you keep thinking about what other people are going to say, is what I'm getting here. It's like you're thinking about too much, that you're going to be perceived as like not a team player, or somebody's going to be disappointed at your choice. But really, when it comes down to it, you have to do whatever is going to be best for you. And right now, you're the only one who's making yourself not progress, not go for like a better job, a better, you know, just going for more than what you've been receiving here. You deserve more. but it's like you have to have the motivation to do it. Right now, it's like everything is in thoughts, okay? And you got to watch out for that, because there could be some missed opportunities, you know, because you're not taking action. Here you are with the Queen of Pentacles reverse. Yeah, that's definitely you missing out on a good opportunity because you just didn't have the confidence, or it's not so much the confidence, it's like the motivation to get moving and act upon these opportunities that arise. King of Pentacles. Yeah. People are going to be knocking on your door, leaving you messages, but you have to be attentive to it. Otherwise, it's not going to work out. It's interesting because we have two pages here, one in the upright, one in the reverse. And we have a king and a queen, one in the upright, one in the reverse. So it's like the opportunities are there, but you have to take action. You have the opportunity for prosperity, but you have to know how to identify it. Okay, we have the Knight of Swords here. It's a fast-moving energy, somebody bringing some information toward you, an offer of something, some news. Okay, it could be good news. It is good news. We have the Chariot and the Three of Cups. So super good news coming to you toward the end of the month. It's going to be a cause for celebration. But you better pick up that call. Okay, we have the Devil card. Let me see here. Okay, so be careful with that call. I feel like there's a lot of good potential here. However, there are some pitfalls and you have to be able to identify them. Okay, so that could make sense here. You know, whatever it is, you're going to be receiving some sort of offer, and it's like part of you wants it, part of you doesn't. I feel like it's because it almost seems too good to be true. So you're very sort of hesitant. But nevertheless, I feel like it's a good thing as long as you stay on the up and up. I feel like there is potential here to... I don't know why I'm seeing like, I don't know if you guys have heard like the term kickbacks, you know, where depending on the line of work that you're in, you're able to get some... it's almost like bribery, because it's like people giving you money to influence, if you're like in a position to influence a decision or some sort of deal from going through or not, something like that. It's like you get a little bit of a kickback, of a benefit to it. There is possibility for that. I feel like this is the reason it's coming up. It's because, yeah, you have the opportunity to really be successful at this, but if you allow yourself to be tempted by these little pitfalls, or by these opportunities to make some extra money or whatever, that's where you might find yourself in trouble, or, you know, where you could be steered the wrong way. But as long as you stay on the up and up, I mean, it really looks like a good opportunity. I can see you being kind of conflicted here, to where you're giving it a lot of thought, but you're not quite sure about it. So yeah, there is that. Okay, so I feel like it is a good opportunity, but again, you kind of have to govern yourself accordingly. Let me pull a couple cards here. Okay. Yeah, like let go of what doesn't serve you. Let go of the negative stuff and you'll be okay. But if you don't let go of the negative stuff, you might find yourself with some egg on your face and like not being successful. So it's really up to you, however you want to handle it. If you know, just stay honest. That's all I'm saying. Stay honest and you'll be all right. All right, guys, thank you so much for the opportunity to read for you. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, and think about ordering a private reading. You can email me at eyesofthestarstarot@gmail.com. See you guys.